Every year, December 17th, the Blitz Fair rolls around the corner, and with it comes fantastic deals. I always tell people to save their money, especially when we start coming towards Christmas, so that you can get some tanks that you might have wanted to get throughout the year, but you didn't have the money for it. Vehicles like the Defender Mark I last year, the Chimera, and the WZ-120 were sold in the Blitz Fair, and they were quite cheap. I mean, the WZ-120 you could have probably picked up for 8,000 gold, which is not a bad deal by any means. Normally you see that tank for $50, so yeah, I am very happy when the Blitz Fair does come around because you can get free tanks with your snow globe that you get, and as well, it's just a great deal. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about what, in my opinion, is the best tier 10 for this year's Blitz Fair to get your hands on, the AMX M4 MLE54. Now, if history repeats itself, this should come into the auctions, but not for a cheap price. Last year, we had the VK90 come into the auctions, and the year before, we had the T22 Medium come into the auction. So it seems like every year, the tank that is the previous Blitz Fair tank is sold in the auctions. And yeah, that's my guess. This tank should be coming into the Blitz Fair this year on the auctions. Now, how much gold will it be? My guess is it will start off at 30,000 gold, maybe even 37,500 gold, which is $100, and work its way down. Unfortunately, what that means is there will be people that will try to scalp this tank. Just like last year, the VK90 sold out literally in the first day, so it didn't even get to drop in price, just instantly, boom, sold. So, yeah, I mean, that kind of sucks for people that wanted to get the tank for cheap, but I guess at least you can get your hands on this vehicle guaranteed. So what makes this tank so strong? Why would I rate this as the best tier 10 for the Blitz Fair this year? Well, first of all, if we go over to Blitz Star statistics and go down to the bottom, this here is the statistics of the AMX M4, and you can see it has the highest overall win rate at 56.89%. Even vehicles like the 60 TP, which are sitting at 55%, stand no chance at 3% worse than this vehicle. It also has some of the highest damage games ever pulled out at 9,400 damage. I mean, only vehicles higher than that are maybe the Krandong, which is actually impressive that a tank has that high of a damage game. But yeah, the AMX M4 is a very competitive tank. It's fast. It's got a ridiculous power to weight ratio of 17.97 for a vehicle that weighs literally like 60, 70 tons. It's got a great gun. It's got 273 millimeters of standard pen, 480 damage per shot. And what I don't understand is that the dispersion on this tank is better than other vehicles' dispersion, like the WZ-111-5A, even though they carry the same caliber armament. It's really just a stupid vehicle in every single aspect. So yeah, the AMX M4 is crazy on that area, but it also is crazy on the armor. Most times, French tanks do not have armor. They usually are like the 50B that have some other aspect going for them, like the gun, the mobility. Well, this tank, it has a good gun, it has the mobility, and the armor, the upper plate on flat ground is 304 thick, so you have to load heat if you want to pen it. But if it's using its 8 degrees of gun depression, well, good luck. Its upper plate is 420, and its turret is physically impossible to penetrate unless you hit that little cupola there, or you manage to sneak a shell in between the crease on the turret, which is literally a 1 in 100 shot. The armor is great on this tank, and sure, you might be penned on the lower plate quite a bit. It's only about 170, the mid bar is only about 230, but even then, it's just great. I mean, you can get bounces in this tank. It's fast. It's just stupid. It's such a good tank. If we take a look at its average speed, it averages 33 kilometers per hour. And, I mean, that's not slow. This is a super heavy. By far, it is definitely a super heavy. So let's see what we can do in this tank. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention about this vehicle is that it has premium AP shells. Now, if premium AP shells like history repeat itself, we've got tanks like the Hori, and the Hori is, yeah, pretty broken on its gun because it's able to cut through everything on its premium AP. Well, this tank's premium AP is also very strong. A lot of people like to say, oh, it's not as high as the other tanks. Well, effectively, it actually is, because AP has 5 degrees of shell normalization, which massively influences how much armor this can cut through. Angled armor on vehicles like the IS-7, the IS-4, I mean, this thing turns into literal butter. As well, because it's such a tall tank, it can aim down on enemy armor, making it a lot weaker as well. It really just kind of has everything going for it. It's fast, it's got great armor, good gun depression, fantastic gun, and it's got enough DPM to kind of make its worth. It doesn't really have any downside. I mean, the sides are weak, yeah, the rear can be penetrated quite easily, but doesn't that go for every heavy tank? I mean, you can't name a heavy that doesn't have weak side armor. Maybe the IS-7, but you can still pen it if you know where to aim. So what do we have in the enemy team? We got an E-100, Object 263, Object 268, 2 T-57 heavies, And those are really the big ones I gotta worry about. I mean, the TVP can be a big threat, especially with its really, really deadly gun. So we'll see what we can do here. But as you're gonna notice, the mobility on this tank just takes off. We're already going 33, 35. I mean, it's a fast tank. The 57 Heavy, even with speed boost, is struggling to keep up with our vehicle. So yeah, it's pretty quick. Here we go. So what do I want to do in this battle? I don't really know yet. I think, oh wow, no, that was my teammate just shooting at it. Okay, I don't really know why he did that. But either way, we are going speed, let us cross. We should be fine, and there you go. Obviously, when you do go this fast, you are much faster than the enemy team. So I want to try and see if we can spot maybe the enemy E100. We also got that 263 all the way off to the back. But yeah, I want to see if we can maybe get a shell into the E100 or somebody over here. There you go. There's the E100. There's a T57 Heavy. And boom, nice shell right into that vehicle already for 400. We also have a 57 Heavy on my side, which should hopefully be able to support me. But there you go. There's one nice bounce. And let's just keep doing this. There you go. There's two nice bounces. And again, I mean, there you go. 3 bounces from the AMX and this 57 Heavy. I mean, he's clearly not enjoying his company all too much. Let's aim it on his track wheel. Boom, tracking him in place. And yeah, this poor guy, it looks like he is not going to be surviving this battle all too much longer. The C100 off in the back. I'm going to try and aim in a shell on him. So let's see if we can tap a premium into his vehicle and fire. There you go. Nice tap for 420. And let's start driving up into position. Now, we're already sitting at around 1,800 damage this battle, which is quite a bit. I mean, that's not bad at all. Again, we're already up to 45 kilometers per hour because, as I said, this tank is stupid fast. So here we go. Let's see if we can get some shells out into the enemy. There's the 100. Got the T57 Heavy. I do want to try and clear that enemy FE-25B183, though. That is a very, very deadly tank. One that I really don't want to play with. So let's aim in a shell. There you go. Nice penetration on the enemy object 263. And let's push up here. Now, this 183 was right there. So I'm going to be careful. But, oh, there he is. And let's see if we can get a nice tap into his vehicle. And yeet. There you go. Nice tap. And then we back up. He obviously can't do much to me when I do this, and we've already taken off at least a sizable chunk of his hit point pool. So again, we're going to reload here. Let's see. We got the 100 off to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and fire. Boom. Nice tap for 390 into the enemy 268. Our team is dying, though. I mean, it's no question. Our team is definitely dying. And this enemy 57 Heavy just blew through his entire clip like a doofus. So now this enemy FE-25B183 just has a massive advantage over this guy. So let's see. There's one nice tap into the 183. Let's give him a bit of a love tap as well. There you go. Made him a one-shot. So a couple more seconds here. We should be able to get a shell into this guy. And, ooh, that was a big tap. Yeet. Oh, I wasted that shell. That really, really sucks. So this team obviously kind of sucked. I mean, there's not much I can say about it. Just every now and then you get a bad team in Blitz. And, yeah, I mean, that's Blitz for you. So let's see if we can get a shell into the enemy object 268. Oh, that kind of sucked. But we did get a bounce, a premium shell bounce as well. I mean, that's quite impressive when you think about it. But, yeah, let's see what we can do here. There goes that guy, and all we got left is the enemy object 268. I do want to finish off this 57 Heavy, but looks like we're not going to be able to do much to him. Well, nice tap for 440 into this guy, and we got the 100 on my rear. Don't want to be tapped by that. And the 268, I'm not even really sure what this guy's doing, if I'm going to be honest. I just, yeah, no clue what this guy's doing. But, you know what? Let's get a shell into him, 534. And even though we died, we did 4,600 damage. That's pretty impressive. That was a very quick battle. We were able to showcase the armor, bouncing an entire 57 Heavy clip, bouncing a object 268 side scraping, as it does have decent side armor. And, I mean, we did 3 times higher than the next best player on our team. So, clearly when you have players that, I mean, that's not even a bad player, but I don't get why you have sometimes, yeah, that one's a bad player. But, yeah, unfortunately, every now and then you will have players that do not do well. And when you have that happen, the enemy's just going to completely butter you. So let's do one more game in the tank, see if we can get a better victory out here than that last game. Oof, that was not a game we want to talk about. So here we go. What do we have in the enemy team? We got a 60 TP, an M6 show, a 57 Heavy, and a Waffenträger. You might wonder why I picked out the Waffle. That's because I hate those things. They are so stupid. I will honestly say that tank's camo needs to be nerfed every day until Wargaming does. But unfortunately, that thing will always be having ridiculous camo. There was one day I played against a Waffle, and I was in my 5A, and I poked it hull down, and I didn't know where it was. I mean, I knew it was spotted, and it had gone undetected. I was hoping that it would get detected. So I sat hull down, and I was like, nah, it's not going to hit me. My light bulb popped up. It domes me in the cupola, kills my tank, and then doesn't even get detected. I was like, are you kidding me? Outspots me, shoots me, doesn't get detected, and just says, okay, that was fun. Man, I hate those things. But yeah, we're going to see what we can do here. There actually is the Waffenträger already spotted, so at least I know where he is. The M6 shows another tank that I gotta be very, very wary about. We got a 60 TP off to the side. Let's see if we can maybe get a shell into that vehicle. And, ooh, yeet! No, we bounced him. That kind of sucks. And, well, speak of the devil, the Waffle pokes me and gets a shell in. Well, you know what? You know what, Waffle? If you want to play, we're going to play. Oh, God. No, the 60 TP's on my side, though. I don't want to play with that either. I don't really know what I want to do here, if I'm going to be honest. Let's see if we can aim in a shell. There you go. Nice tap into the side of the 60 TP. That Waffenträger got a nice shell out, and my guess is that 60 TP, yep, is going to get a shell as well into my teammate. So, hopefully that VK-45 does something, but I'm going to drive on up here. We're going to see if we can get a shell maybe into the Waffenträger. So, here we go. Speed is key, and, yeet. There you go. Nice tap. He bounced me as well, which is obviously very good. And this guy, I mean, I'm going to kill him. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to back up. I'm going to back up. That is a T-57 Heavy. Thankfully, the 4005 kind of cucked his teammate there, slowed him down. So what that means is I can back up. Sweet. All right, we are all good. Thank God. All right, we got the 60 TP off to the side. He's obviously going to shoot me, or not. Oh, no, but there's a yo. Gee, this is not going well. Why did my team suck so much? I mean, our team has not done a single thing this whole game. I don't even know what to do at this point. Okay, 268, please move. I need to see if I can do something to clear this enemy 60 TP. If these guys aren't going to do anything, I need to. I mean, it's literally one single 60 TP has held off an entirety of our enemy team. I don't even know how this is possible. Oh my God, you guys just keep bouncing him. Okay, there's more bounces. All right, let me pen him because obviously very hard tank to pen, as you can see. So there you go. At least I have penned him, and there you go. Nice bounces, guys. You're really showing the 60 TP who is boss. Him. He is clearly being the boss here. So let's just load in a premium shell and finish him off. Wow, that was very hard. I'm glad that I had to drive all the way over here and do that for the team. Okay, now let's drive on up. Maybe we can get some shells out into other vehicles. We got the 57 Heavy over here. There you go. Nice tap into the 57 Heavy for at least a decent chunk. And let's drive forwards some more. So the Patton was over here. There is the Patton. So let's see if we can get some nice shells out into this guy. He's obviously going to have a very, very hard time penning through my armor. So there you go. And yeets. Oh, that sucked. Ah. I hate Blitz, guys. I really do. All right, well, let's see. We've got the Patton over here. Let's try again. And yeet. There you go. That's a nice tap. 483, right on my average damage shot. And let's try pushing forwards once again. Now, the Yo, it is a very deadly tank, and I got to be careful of that. We also got the 57 Heavy over here, so let's see if we can get a nice shell into this vehicle. There you go. Broken his turret as well, which is fantastic for me. And, oh, geez, on my side, which is obviously not what I want. But let's reload here, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, speed, speed, speed. Don't let that Patton shoot me. Oh, gee, oh, gee. You know what? You know what? You want to go, Patton? You want to go, dude? Let's play. Oh, no! It low-rolled. It low-rolled massively. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, let's angle towards this Patton. Hopefully, he won't finish me off, but he cut through my side armor. I'm going to be honest. These two battles did get me quite infuriated and quite depressed because I do actually have pretty nice stats in this tank, and that irritates me when I have teams at, yeah, 74%. Well, you know what? We're still doing fine in the vehicle, but yes, the AMX M4 itself is a fantastic tank. As you saw, the 2 games we played in this vehicle, we did very well in. Unfortunately, when you have teammates that do nothing, I mean, an M6 shell doing 900 damage, what are you doing, dude? But, yeah, that's just irritating. Either way, tried my best. We did top on the team, and you can see the AMX is a fantastic vehicle. Even though these games may have shown otherwise for the teams, the tank can do its own. It has good armor, it's got a good gun, it's got plenty of penetration, and, I mean, it does very well. Just, Blitz teams are so irritating sometimes. Hopefully, all of you enjoyed today's video. If you enjoyed it, and you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. But other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.